If you want to build muscle and definition, you have come to the right place because today we are all about building muscle in the glutes, thighs, and abs. This workout, the structure, just everything about it is going to be next level training, and I am so happy you showed up because friends don't let friends skip leg day. And the fact that you are here is so good for your body, so good for your training, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's talk structure, let's talk equipment, let's get into the warm-up, and then we'll be ready to do this. So we have got a structure today of 13 rounds. Each round is gonna be the same exercise, but we're gonna adjust some tempo during that set. So we're gonna have 40 seconds of a regular tempo, that same exercise, then we're gonna go right into 30 seconds of a slowed down tempo, finally finishing it with 20 seconds of pulses before we get 30 seconds to rest. Then we'll go into that next exercise. You can kind of look at this as a no repeat workout because the only thing we're gonna be doing is keeping that same exercise, adjusting the tempo, then we'll move on to a brand new exercise. We are going to start with 10 exercises for the lower body, then we'll have 3 exercises for the abs and the core. And the equipment today is gonna be moderately heavy dumbbells. So still on the heavier side, but when you're picking this weight, it's gonna be heavy for that longer duration. So I'm gonna go with something moderately heavy. I'm trying to peak here. I'll probably go anywhere from about, I don't know, I'll say 15 to 30 pounds. That's probably gonna be my range, give or take, not sure. We'll see when we get there because again, this is, like I said, this is like next level training. Things are gonna get shaky and they're gonna get shaky quick. Optional, I've got my exercise bench. If you have that and you wanna use that, you can have that out here. That's gonna be for things like hip thrusts. We have several variations of those. And then also, what do we have? We have Bulgarian split squats that we're gonna use that for. You can always use a couch. If you have a couch or a bed or a sturdy chair, you can always use that for those exercises as well, but we'll have modifications if not. And then of course, for any booty exercise, for any booty workout, we got the good old booty band. So if you've got your mini resistance band or your booty band, have that ready to go as well. And with that, let's go ahead and get into this workout today. We're gonna start with squat to quad pulls for our warm up. So taking it down and pulling up, back down. So we will work through some weighted exercises, actually just one weighted exercise during this one. But we're gonna do some glute activation exercises, some thighs, warm during this warm up as well. Last 2, good morning and reach, and 1. So legs out, soft knees, hinge at the hips, reach it forward, nice long spine, then pull up. Extend, keeping the weight in your heels. As you come up, tighten up through the core and squeeze the glutes forward. Let's do 2 more. Here's 2 and 1. Good, taking those legs out, a little bit of mobility here. Sumo position, so legs out, we're gonna drop it low and then just rock it here from side to side, warming up through those inner thighs, through the hips, keeping your bum nice and low. You can just take some time to sink it in. Good. From here, we're gonna drop one shoulder in, switching it over. This is where we're gonna grab some lighter weights. We're gonna go down for glute bridge and then rainbow on each side in 2 and 1. So grabbing your weights. I'm gonna use 15 pounds here to get warm. We're gonna take our time with this glute bridge. All right, here we go. Press it up and down. So at the top, really squeeze through the glutes. Exhale. Now warming up with this lighter weight here at the beginning gives our body a chance to start to get warm. So when we get into the workout, we can lift heavier, but also helps us really focus on form and feeling those muscles start to work. So that when we get into the exercises, we can really focus on the specific muscles we're hitting, making sure we're activating through the correct muscles. Last 1. Squeeze it, hold it. We're gonna flip it over onto all 4s, going into rainbow, one side and then the other. So taking that leg out wide, then we're gonna rainbow it up and over. This is a little bit of glute and thigh activation here. So again, really think about the glute muscles, squeeze it, take your time. And then as we're working from side to side, that's working those inner and outer thighs. Let's do 2. So 2 more taps, that's 2. And 1, switching sides, leg out wide, and let's take it up and over. Nice big arch. Breathing as you work. Remember, squeeze through the glutes, feel those working. We got 2 more taps in us here, so here we go. Here's one, and last one. Woo, you can press it back, and then we'll get ready to go. We are gonna start with what are we starting with? A suitcase squat. So we'll need 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Go ahead and grab your weights. Again, moderately heavy, because this is just a non-stop work through this first section of work. So grab your weights, and I will meet you back here, and let's do this. Getting into your squat position here, keeping your knees soft, rolling your shoulders back, arms hanging right next to your side. We're gonna drop it down for 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So this is just that normal tempo, and with moderate weight, it's not too fast, it's not too slow. Press that floor away as you come up. This first exercise is a compound move, so we're kind of hitting a lot all in one here with this first move. Keeping your chest up, so as you lower, especially with a suitcase squat, it can be very easy to close your chest in and try to drop. Make sure you keep that chest up. Keeping the chest open. We are getting ready to take it into a slow rep down, slow rep up. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to stand here. Now we've got 30 seconds on the clock, nice and slow. So follow my tempo, here we go. Nice and slow for 30. Good, lower it, hit the bottom, hold. Now nice and slow up, nice and slow. Okay, back down, nice and slow. We're about halfway down. All the way down, hold it. All right, we're gonna push it back up. Nice and slow. Up for 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna hold it low, pulse it. We've got 20 seconds of pulses, so bring it down about halfway. Here we go, 20 seconds pulse. Keeping that chest up, little down, keeping that contraction in the muscles. So this workout today, I said at the very beginning, if you wanna build muscle and definition, this is it. And this is how we're doing it. With these full normal tempo, the slow and the pulses. Last 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right, we're breathing. We have got a sumo squat now with a forward hinge. The forward hinge, just a slight forward hinge. It's not around in the back. It's just a hinge at the hips. When we're squatting down, is going to target the glutes more. I'm gonna use 2 dumbbells for this one. 1 on each side. You can definitely use 1 in the center. I just find I can keep my back a little bit flatter with 2, but do what feels good for you. All right, 3 seconds. Normal tempo. Here we go, 40 on. Down and press. So just that forward hinge, slight forward hinge. Now the back stays flat. If you are having a hard time keeping your back flat, do just that normal sumo squat, no hinge. Push that floor away. So with the sumo, especially with this forward hinge, we've got that glute activation, really working the glutes, and then also the thighs with this foot position. We're getting ready to slow it down. 3, 2, 1. All right, starting from the top, nice and slow. Follow my tempo. Here we go. Down nice and slow. Hold it at the bottom for a second. Good, now up nice and slow. Keep that back flat if you've got that hinge. Well, either way, with the hinge or without it, that back is flat. We're not rounding. Nice and low, hold it. Good, press it up. Nice and slow. Oh, we're gonna lower down again. Here we go, lower. Nice and slow, getting ready for pulses. Hold it for a second. Up. Here's 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it down about halfway. Now we pulse for 20. Let's go, pulse it. 20 seconds of pulses. Oh, hello. Don't forget to breathe. Keep that back flat if you've got that hinge. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, this is where if you've got your bench, bring it on out, or if you're using your couch, we're gonna do a Bulgarian split squat. Now, if you do not have a couch, and lunges don't bother your knees, go ahead and do that stationary lunge if you have it. If not, you're gonna do a kickstand RDL as for that modification, which you will see on screen. But here we go, getting ready. Normal tempo, let's begin. And this one too, you can take a slight forward hinge. So I am in a forward hinge right now. If I weren't, it would look like this, just so you can see the comparison. But again, with that slight forward hinge, just a slight angle change, we're gonna work deeper into those glutes. Keeping that back flat, push that floor away. If you're doing that kickstand RDL, keep that weight in that forward leg. Really squeeze the glutes as you come up. We're gonna get ready to slow it down in 3, 2, 1. Take it to the top. Now here we go. Nice and slow for 30. Take it down. Nice and slow. All right, hold it at the bottom. Push it up nice and slow. Woo. Good, down nice and slow. Oh, wow. Push up nice and slow. We're getting ready for pulses. If you are doing kickstand RDL, you are gonna do that half rep, so the bottom of the rep up to half for the pulse. Woo, up to the top. 20 seconds of pulses in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds, pulse it. Oh my word. Oh. Keeping that slight forward hinge if you can. Almost there. Oh. Here it is, last 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Alrighty. Just give it a good old shake. Did I hint at all at the beginning of this workout that this one was going to be just like, you need to take it easy for a few days after? If I didn't, let me just say it now. Oh, we're going to the other side. Grab your weights. Oh my word. Here we go, other side. So kickstand RDL or a lunge if you don't have your box, or this Bulgarian split squat. Normal tempo, hinge it forward if you can, and let's go. This is the same leg. Oh, I would have cried. Okay. As soon as I started lowering down, I was like, no, this leg is tired. Oh. Woo. Keeping all the weight here on the forward foot, whether you are lunging, Bulgarian split squatting, or RDLing. You know, slow tempo next. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it up to the top. Now here we go, down nice and slow. Nice and slow. Hold it at the bottom. Up, slow. Oh. Wow. Okay, down nice and slow. Keep that back flat. Don't round. Wow, this is wild. Okay. Slow up, we're getting ready for pulses. Okay, hold at the top. We're gonna bring it down. 20 seconds of pulses. Take it down. Here we go, pulse it. Oh, the glutes are on fire. Woo. Almost there. Here we go, last 3, 2, and 1. Oh my word. Shake it out again. All right, if you've got your box, your bench, your couch, whichever you're using, and you wanna go up for hip thrust, we've got hip thrust next. If not, you're down on the mat for that glute bridge. I'm doing hip thrust. I've really been loving the hip thrust lately. So we're gonna get into those. I'm gonna switch my weight up a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it at 30 with 1. I like 1 for hip thrust, 2 for glute bridge, dumbbells that is. All right, normal tempo. Here we go. Down, up and squeeze. If you are on the ground doing glute bridge, just let that back and bum just tap the mat, then squeeze, hold it back up. Here on the bench, dropping it nice and low, getting that full range down, squeeze, parallel to the floor here. Don't overarch and round your hips. Same with the glute bridge. We're not rounding through the back. We're keeping it nice and strong. Slow tempo next. We'll meet at the top. Getting ready. Bring it up to the top. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Now we're going slow. So follow my tempo. I'll kind of count you through it. Here we go. Down for 3. No, down for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start bringing it back up nice and slow. Up slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the top, hold it, hold it. Okay, back down, nice and slow for 5. There's 3, 2, 1. Up to the top, get ready. Oh, this is gonna be it. We're gonna hold it. All right, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Pulses for 20. Here we go, pulse it out, 20 seconds. Down, squeeze. Almost there. Keep squeezing, keep pulsing. Don't give it up. You got it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, take a break. Okay. We are switching up our foot position just a little bit here now. We're gonna do either glute bridge in a sumo stance or the hip thrust in a sumo stance. Now you're not gonna see a modification for that glute bridge sumo position on the ground, but you're gonna be on the ground just like you were the glute bridge. Take your legs out just at a slight angle, a little bit wider. So you'll see my foot position here with the hip thrust. I'm gonna keep the same weight as I used. Legs out. Here we go, sumo now. Take it down, normal tempo, down and squeeze. So again, that sumo foot position starts to activate the thighs more than just a regular or neutral, I guess we should say, foot position in either your squat or your glute bridge here. And personally, I love the glute bridge position, or not the glute bridge, the sumo position. I think I like the added intensity for the thighs that it brings. You can love it, you can hate it, but it is doing good things for the booty and thighs. Let's just all agree on that. Here we go, 3, 2, meet me at the top, slow tempo, down for 5, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Now up for 5, 4, 3. We're gonna hold it at the top. 2, hold it. Good, back down, nice and slow. Woo, almost to the bottom in 2. That's the bottom. Now back up nice and slow. Squeezing, we're gonna hold it at the top. Up in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes, hold it. Squeeze them as tight as you can for 3, 2. Now pulse, here we go, pulsing. Okay, right into the pulses for 20. Oh. Little move, massive burn, okay? Usually we got little move, big burn, but by this point in the workout, this is the halfway point, the burn is something fierce, and we have got to, hold on, let's count 3, 2, 1. What I was gonna say is, this is where we have to stay focused. This is where our body is saying, just be done. You made it halfway, it's fine. This is where we strengthen that mind muscle and we say, I am not giving up. Because getting stronger here means you will be stronger out there. And you know that's why we're here. It's about the body, it's about the mind, and it's about growing. So here we go. I'm cheering you on right now because this next one is tough. I'm not even using any weight. This is a single leg glute bridge with abduction. So you can be on the mat, you can be hip thrust. I'm gonna be hip thrust, but again, you can be down on the mat. So we have got 40 seconds, single leg glute bridge. Take that leg out, you can kickstand it if you need, but you'll see that you'll need to take it up, out, and down. Really squeeze, push those hips up. You've got to tighten up through the glutes to take those hips up. And then we have got major core work here coming into play. We have got those thighs activating. The glutes are on fire. Oh. my word. If you need to yell about this, if you need to do a little scream and shout and let it all out, do that. All right, we're gonna get ready to slow it down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, nice and slow. Take it down, nice and slow. Nice and slow, slow. Okay, up, slow. Slow. Up, hold it. Now take it out, slow, slow. Woo! We're not gonna get through maybe 1 rep of this. A full rep here. We're gonna take it down, take it down. All right, push it up nice and slow. And now, we're gonna pulse it. So get ready, just that single leg glute bridge pulse. I'm gonna cross my leg over and you just finish out with the pulse. I can actually feel, without even I can feel that heat is like radiating from my glutes. I'm not sure I've ever said that in my life, and I don't know if I ever want to say it again, but for real, here we go, last 3, 2, and 1. Whew, this is amazing. This is incredible. See, getting strong is fun. I love this. We're switching it over, other side. So single leg glute bridge with abduction or single leg hip thrust. We got 15 seconds. I like it when we come to an exercise and you're like, awesome, no wait, that'll be fun. That'll be a piece of cake. And then you get to it and you're like, what is this? That's how I feel right now. Okay, so other side, here we go. Take that leg out and take it down, normal tempo. Down, squeeze, abduction, press that leg away. Bring it back in. All the way down, squeeze all the way up. Hold it nice and high at the top without arching the back, I should say. Ooh, we're gonna get ready to slow it down. And you already know what to expect on this. This is a push like nobody's business. So here we go, meet me at the top. Now we're gonna take it down nice and slow, nice and slow. All right, press it up nice and slow. Slow, hit the top in 3, 2, 1, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Now abduction, nice and slow. Mind you, you are getting an ab workout right now as you do this before we even hit abs, so bonus. Nice and slow down. We're not gonna get a full rep, but we're gonna hit the top, slow, squeeze it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross that leg if you need. Now we pulse. Here we go, pulsing it for 20 seconds. So keeping all that weight in this working leg here. Weight stays in the heel. Squeeze it up. Whew. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, breathe. Okay, I'm gonna get my bench out of here. We're gonna be on the mat. If you have your exercise band, that's where we're gonna use it. We have donkey kicks next. And these will be the last 2 exercises for lower body before we move on to abs. So if you're using your band right above your knees, flip it over onto all 4s. Of course, we're gonna work one side and then the other. Okay. You can be on your forearms, you can be up on your hands, whichever is best. But here we go, bring it up, squeeze, down. So normal tempo here, stamping your foot on the ceiling. Keeping that core tight, push. Exhale as you drive that leg up. Think all glutes right here. Slow tempo. It's coming up on us quick. Slowing it down here in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so start from the bottom. Here we go, up nice and slow. Follow my tempo up. We're gonna hit the top in 5, 3, 2, hold it. Now down, nice and slow, nice and slow. You're about halfway. All right, down in 3. Here's 2, 1, back up nice and slow. Go right back into it. Hitting the top in 3, 2, 1, hold it. All right, take it down. We're getting ready for pulses. Down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse it. 20 seconds on, pulse. Oh, la da da da, ah, da da. Okay. If you also sing it out, let me know in the comments. Or what do you do when the bird is like, what do you do? Tell me. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay. 30 seconds. We're switching it over. Other side. My hair is having a heyday today. I can feel it. It's like, oh. But I always think the messier the hair, the better the workout. So that's where we're at today. Whew. All right. We are switching over to the other side. So getting ready. We have 10 seconds. Again, you can be up on your hands or down on your forearms. Whichever allows you to work deeper into those glutes, take that option. It makes you feel the strongest. That's the option you should go with. All right, here we go. Normal tempo, up and down. And again, really keep that foot flexed and think about stamping the sole of your foot on the ceiling. And before I forget to tell you, I wanted to make sure, if you don't know, it's not labeled as a mini series, but this workout is part of a mini series in which we are hitting all the muscle groups with this style of workout. So I don't want you to miss those other workouts. There's one previous to this, and there's gonna be 2 after. Last 3, 2, and we slow it down, so meet me at the bottom. Here we go, up nice and slow. Now all those other muscle groups, you're gonna get the upper body, and we're gonna hit the lower body again, really focused on the legs. So if you're not subscribed, I just recommend doing that, and then you can hit the bell and you'll see when those workouts come out, because I will do these mini series every once in a while. But again, it's not labeled as a mini series, so don't look for that word mini series, because you won't see that. But just in the way that I'm structuring and planning our training, we will do these. Moving nice and slow. All right, get ready for that pulse. Here we go, 20 seconds on, pulse it out. This is it for lower body. We got abs next. Pulsing, pulsing, pop, pop, pop. Oh my word, okay. You have got just about 10 to go. Core tight, keeping that spine long. Oh, here it is, last 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Abs, yes, yes, abs. We've made it through the leg round. Or I should say the glutes and thighs round, because that's what the main focus here was. Nothing, we don't need any equipment for abs. We just need a little bit more focus, because we have 3 exercises. Our first exercise is going to be an extend and tuck. We're gonna be back on the forearms here, and we're gonna extend and tuck through the legs. Same thing, normal, slow pulse. And here we go. So normal tempo out and tuck it in. Tuck and squeeze. Squeeze. Tighten up through the abs, so really squeeze back in here. And the higher intensity, or you can think the heavier the weight, the lower you are taking those legs to the ground. Almost there. We're gonna slow it down, so I'll count us out our nice and slow tempo in 3, 2, and 1. All right, starting from in, here we go, out. Nice and slow. Slow, you're about halfway. All right, all the way out, hold it for a second. Good, tuck it back in. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Okay, back out. We have time for about 1 more. Nice and slow rep. All right, all the way out, hold it. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, take it in, nice and slow. Oh, here we are, 3, 2, 1. Now take it out just about halfway and pulse it for 20. Here we go, pulse, pulse. Squeezing through the abs. Don't forget to breathe. Almost there, over halfway. Oh. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Okay, we are going into bicycle next. So the pulse is gonna be a little bit different when we hit the pulse round, but for now, we'll just focus on normal tempo bicycle, followed by a slow bicycle. You have the option as well during this one to keep your feet down and march them up, whichever works best for you. I always want you to take the option that makes you feel the strongest and gives you the best workout. So if your form is all questionable and you've got your legs up and it's like, then just keep the feet down. You will get more out of it that way. So here we go. 40 seconds, normal bicycle. Breathing, exhale as you twist. Full extension with those legs. Again, you can keep well, not that leg. Keep the legs down as you work. That still is such a burner. Oh. The intensity is so high, and this is such a challenging workout because we've been pushing the same muscle groups. So that's why one of the reasons. We're gonna slow it down in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Nice and slow. I'm gonna keep my legs down. Nice and slow, twist. Slow, good, back to center. Working to the other side, nice and slow, twist, twist. Hold that leg and squeeze, squeeze. Now walk it out slow. Twist. Oh. Nice and slow out, center, there we are. Pull that leg in, twist. Hold it back, center for 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna pulse it for 10 seconds on each side. So just keeping it on the same side for 10 seconds. Here we go, pulse it. We're gonna switch it over. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over 10 seconds. Here we go. Here's 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have got heel taps next. And this is taking us home. The abs are feeling good. So heel taps, again, we're gonna keep that same structure where the last one, we're gonna pulse 10 seconds on each side. We've got 15 seconds so we go normal tempo for this. So just relax so you can stretch those arms back. Give your abs a nice little stretch before we go. All right, here we go. Bring it up, shoulder blades up off of the mat. Walk those heels out a little bit so you're really reaching. And here we go, 40 on. So bend, squeeze. Now working through the obliques. You can really start to feel those obliques right away. Keep those shoulder blades up. If you need a little support behind your head, go ahead and take your hands just gently right behind your ears, but then still think about minimizing the space between your ribs and hips on that same side. We're gonna slow it down next. All right, here it is, 3, 2, meet me in the center. Now we're gonna slow it down. So nice and slow to one side, take it out, slow, slow, squeeze, really reach as far as you can down that foot, hold it, squeeze. Now nice and slow, back to center. Working towards the other side, slow, squeeze, exhale, work it down, squeeze, back. Let's try to hit one more each side. We're gonna get both in, squeeze towards that other side. Walk it back or move it towards the center. Other side, last time, squeeze. Now remember, pulse 10 seconds on each side, back to center. And here we go, 10 seconds on each side. In 3, 2, and 1, pulse it for 10. Same side. Moving quick, keeping those shoulder blades up. Getting ready to switch it over in 3, 2, 1. Other side, last 10. Woo! Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh, tuck it in. Oh my, that was amazing. And I am telling you, we just built muscle. We're gonna get more definition in the legs. And I keep saying legs because my legs are actually shaking too, but in the glutes and the thighs. This was amazing. Don't forget, this is part of a mini series, which you will not see labeled mini series, but you need to keep an eye out for the workout that just happened and the next two to come. So do not miss those to make sure you are getting the entire package. We want everything. So there we go. We are finishing up with a challenge. Today's challenge is abs and calves. Yes, I know we just did abs, but if you're not gonna be able to walk for a while, just do the abs in too. Just do it all right here and it will feel so good. So abs and calves challenge. I will see you over there. Thank you for getting strong with me. You are the best and I love ya.